Good evening, people of the internet. We have some exciting news for you, and this is a victory out of Virginia. Probably one of the few victories we will get, but it is a victory, so let's go ahead and talk about it. All right, well, Rains, I'm around, and I'm going to talk about a bill out of Virginia, and this deals with a $500 tax on suppressors. What happened was there was a bill that was in the Virginia House of Delegates that would have added a $500 tax every time you purchased a suppressor. I thought that it was going to go through. To be totally honest with you, I thought it 100% was going to go through. But today in committee, a bunch of people spoke out against it, and there was even some Democrats that were against it, and the committee voted to whether to kill the bill or to move it to the House floor. I 100% expected it to move to the House floor, and I expected a $500 tax to be on suppressors starting in on July 1st. Fortunately for me and everyone else that lives in the great Commonwealth of Virginia, that has failed in committee. It it banned, not banned, but it killed the bill that would have added the $500 tax on suppressors. So there's no $500 tax on suppressors. But the Senate did modify their bill for the 11% excise tax on firearms and ammunition to include suppressors. So that is a lot less money than the $500, and hopefully we'll be able to kill that as well. But as of right now, the bill to add the $500 tax on suppressors, and this is something that a lot of YouTubers have been talking about. This is good news, and we got to keep on pushing. We won one, but yeah, basically they were trying to price us out of exercising our God-given rights, and we were able to push back and defeat that. It's going to be interesting to see if it comes up next year, which I'm sure it will. So we're going to have to see what happens next year. But yeah, it's a good thing. I just wanted to make a quick video just to let you all know what is going on. It's not a long video, and there's a lot more work to be done in Virginia. There's tons and tons of bad laws that are sailing through with no hopes of stopping. Hopefully, anything that does pass, we can fight it in state court. I don't think it's going to be in federal court. I think a lot of these new laws are going to be changed in state court because in state court we have a better chance of winning, especially since we can sue in places like Lynchburg and other places that are more conservative, leaning with more conservative judges. And the in section in section sorry Article 1, Section 13 of the Virginia Constitution is very strong when it comes to the Second Amendment. It was written by Madison, by the way. Uh, so that also can tell you what he thought about the Second Amendment. But yeah, I just want to read you the Virginia Second Amendment, basically Article 1, Section 13, and just want to hear what you guys think of it. Let me go ahead and bring it up here. It says that a well-regulated militia, sounds familiar, right? Composed of the body of the people. Now, a lot of people, when they talk about the Second Amendment, that they're like the militia is the military. No, if you look at the Virginia Constitution, which the Second Amendment is based on, and the writings of Madison, who wrote both, he basically says right there that it is the body of the people. Trained to arms is proper, natural, for the safe defense of a free state. Yes, bam, there it is. Therefore, the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. When you hear a lot of lefties and anti-gun people talking about the Second Amendment. They claim that the comma that separates the two clauses in the Second Amendment was a misprint, and shouldn't have been there. But Madison also wrote this, and if you look at it, you can see, therefore, the right of the people shall keep and bear arms. So that is something important to think about when you debate the Second Amendment. It's a lot more clear in the Virginia Section 13 of Article 1. I'm going to continue, though. That standing armies in times of peace should be avoided as dangerous to liberty, and that all cases the military should be under strict subordination to and governed by the civil power. What that is saying is that the militia is a counterbalance to the military and not the military. And since Madison wrote both, you can always point to the Virginia Constitution, Article 1, Section 13, as evidence of this. So yeah, but I just wanted to let you know. I see a text up out there. Hi, text up. Did you get any stuff back? I know they're reaching out to people. Let me know once you hear from them. It'll be kind of interesting. But it's fixed on the back end. All right, so that's it. Just wanted to put that out there to let you know what is going on, and we do have a victory in Virginia, even if it's a small victory, but it is a victory nevertheless. A text up got a Form 1 denied because the 4I thing, ATF has been fixing that. They're on the ones from yesterday of notifying people. So I'm not surprised yours was dealt with this morning. So I'm not surprised you haven't heard anything back yet. They're still contacting people from previous. So if anybody has a Form 1 that's denied because of box 4I, let me know, and I can probably get it fixed for you. But other than that, we are going to get out of here. Thank you so much for watching. There's tons of ways you can support the channel down below in the description, and we will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.